So, what is this next thing that's happening, Anthony?
Apparently, the Dodgers are going all over the place with them trying to. You know how they have special occasions some days?
Yeah.
They have the Viva Los Dodgers. They have Bring the Dog to the Park Day. They have all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, they have a day like Mexican Day. They even have one for Salvadorians, a Salvadorian
Right.
Day.
It's to be inclusive.
Yeah,
So
they try to be all inclusive. Yeah.
which is dope, you know. So one thing that was it was everywhere, Loki, last week, is when they were trying to bring in this LGBTQ community in for the. I think it was for like a Pride Day.
Something pride.
Sometime in June.
Pride.
Yeah, Pride. And they got a lot of backlash from the community, from the baseball fans.
Yeah, the fans.
They're like, whoa, these guys are not it. They're very anti this, anti that. You know, they're supposedly anti-religion. You know, Christianity, Catholic, whatever you call it.
Wow.
And they were kind of retracting their invitation. But then a week later, they retracted the retraction. They're like, wait a minute,
They went back.
we fucked up. They're
You know
more.
what? We're gonna end up having them.
Yeah, they're like, we're gonna have them, and we're gonna include them anyway. And from what I'm seeing, it looks sincere. Like they were sorry for that retraction,
Right.
and the people are down to come through whatever that day is.
I think it's the reason why that happened is because of money.
Money?
Yeah, because you know how they got a lot of backlash, from the first post, right?
Refunds on the tickets.
Yeah, like I'm sure a lot of people were like, "Oh heck no, screw this! I'm not going to the game. Screw this, forget that. I'm not supporting the Dodgers anymore."
Because of the LGBT move.
Yeah, and so that probably made Dodgers be like, "Oh, you know what? We're not going to invite them
the
anymore."
first retraction.
Yeah, and so therefore, once they said we're not going to invite them anymore, so then again, people who are for side with LGBT
Social media.
they blew up. They're like, oh well, what the heck, Dodgers and this and that. So like you said this, and now because people are going against it, now you're going to go against this.
It's a mess.
So I think it's more money oriented because now recently they posted something with Christian.
to involve Christians.
They're gonna have like
Faith
a
night.
like a worship night.
And sometime in July.
Yeah.
Yeah. They want to include everybody.
Yeah, and
Jeez.
I just think it's for the money. Like it's because like
corporations,
if you're including everybody, you're winning.
It's ridiculous.
You're getting everyone to.
It's a tricky one, bro. Because like,
It is a tricky one. There's a thin line there's a thin line between corporation and sport.
Yeah.
People go watch baseball as a gateway.
yeah.
They don't want to hear politics or religion,
Nothing.
Nothing.
sexual orientation. They don't want to hear that. They want to go watch
reality.
They want to escape
wanna see
reality
competitiveness,
and watch a game.
Forget about life. Forget about 9 to 5.
Some people,
the
a lot.
children.
I think a lot of people,
a lot
will,
of LA
agree.
Dodgers are depressed all the time.
They ain't doing shit.
Yeah, a lot of people
No,
can
just joking.
agree. I think they could agree to me where it's a getaway.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, but they're very inclusive no matter what. Like they have like no one gave a fuck when there was a Mexican Day. No one cared when there was a Salvadoran. There was no hate towards it. But when it came to the LGBT inclusion, for whatever reason, and I think they had somewhat valid reasons, maybe because they didn't agree with the performances they made.
I think it's because like what the group is standing for, like what they.
I mean, what is it's just
The first time when they announced it, when they got backlash, they did a statement.
Yeah, yeah.
They said, now we realize that majority of our fan base is Hispanic, Latino,
Catholic.
and Hispanic, Latino, a majority Catholic or
Yeah.
religious or other religious background, whatever.
Yeah.
When you have that kind of religious background, you're kind of not in agreement with the LGBT.
Right.
You're not. So that's
I
what they
guess.
realized. No, that was their statement.
Yeah,
that was the
yeah.
Dodgers statement.
That was just a weird thought for like if they stated that, like I'm sure they did. It's just a weird thing to think. Like I think most people don't care. Most people. Most people don't give a shit who we have to represent in that one day. No one cares. Let me look at what organ. No one cares.
Well, apparently people do care because they're flip flopping.
No, I think they got a lot of backlash for sure. Like maybe some tickets were
So
refunded.
what's the name of the group that they're bringing in?
The Sisters of Indulgence.
something sisters.
So what
Yeah.
is it?
Perpetual Indulgence.
What is it that they do again?
They fundraise for organizations that are not supported by the government. Like they do like a bunch of
Okay.
festivals and like gatherings.
Wow.
So they could raise money for these things, like for
Like
these
what? Like what?
like for these what are they called? Organizations. Some of them, from what I remember, were like people that were against beating women, like people that
That's
self-defense, a bunch of other things.
That's great.
Okay.
They would do these events, and in these events is what people didn't like.
They start getting the backlash upon it.
Yeah, because in the events they would do a bunch of things. It's I think one of the most popular events was on Easter Sunday.
What do you do?
They would do like a bunch of like stuff. I guess
What is it?
they would say mocking religion.
No.
Yeah. They would do like a lot of like I don't know. They would have these festivals where like they would I guess.
So this is one of the videos that I've seen from that one.
Yeah.
It was a guy, being crucified, right? Like he was posing as Jesus,
Yeah.
and he was on a cross.
Yeah.
And there was another guy giving him a lap dance, basically, and
On the cross.
on the cross. And I'm just like,
Blasphemy.
wow,
Blasphemous.
That's the thing. That's the thing. They
that's
they
insane.
contradict themselves hard doing that.
Who?
yeah,
Yeah, these kind of group- this
sa-
group,
you're
quote
saying,
unquote,
okay, you're saying you're
all about love,
you're all about love, you're all about
It is.
but
for
you're
everyone,
mocking
but yeah,
a religion.
Look, man.
You're mocking the most humblest person who have ever walked this planet.
So yeah, it's crazy,
You know.
man. Like it's I'm starting to realize there's a lot of weird things happening right now. For especially the story about Target selling
Rainbow
these,
shirts.
those
these
buttons.
pride,
Yeah, the little
devil,
buttons.
Satan shit.
Yeah.
It's
You
a
know,
lot of mocking.
It's a lot of Satan shit going on.
Like people would view it as a joke, but
Yeah,
I think it'd be if
I
that
think it's more.
if that LGBTQ like back in the day, I think most Americans would have flipped out, right? I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
it's
Yeah.
a different time though,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It's a different
Oh, yeah,
time.
yeah,
yeah.
But come on, like I think it's a little odd, but like I contradict myself a lot with that.
Yeah, the thing,
Right.
the way I
It's
see it,
freedom of religion, right? That's a religion, right?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the religion?
I think
Is it?
What's the
What?
religion?
Well, Satanism. That's what I was going.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Sure,
That's
sure,
that's,
but I
that's
don't know what.
religion, yeah.
I don't think there's any connection.
No, that my there's got to be a line
knows?
drawn somewhere. Okay.
What line?
Yeah, there's boundaries for everything.
Yeah, there's got to be a line drawn somewhere.
Think about it. Like if a guy was preaching on a corner and he's saying some things, people will bash on him. People are like, "Oh, why are you saying this kind of stuff and this and that? Like we're shutting you down. You need to get out of here."
Mm-hmm.
So why isn't there that line drawn on this? Like
No. What I was trying to say is, okay, LGBTQ, that group, right?
Mhm.
What do they always talk about? Love for everyone.
Yeah.
yeah, acceptance. of
Everyone.
acceptance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
So you're gonna say, if I don't want to see you mock religion, I don't want to see you mock that.
Yeah.
See, you want respect, but you're not giving it to the religion.
The thing is, I don't see it as mocking religion. I think
What?
it's mocking individuals.
Why is it not?
A
mocking
dude on the
religion?
cross and getting a
Okay,
lap dance.
yeah, yeah.
No,
Like,
you telling me that's not mocking, bro?
I think it's mocking like people making fun of them. Yeah. Like, because obviously there's religions that don't accept homosexuality, LGBTQ. I don't think they're using Jesus literally to mock him. They're using,
It's a cross,
I mean,
bro.
if you're on
yeah,
the cross,
they're mocking the people believing that they're not supposed to be in this earth.
You're mocking people's God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a God. So like when
yeah.
what happened to that story a long time ago? They drew Muhammad, and whoever drew it, like he was like
They got in trouble.
got in trouble. Like,
That's what I
it
mean
was a
by
big
there
deal.
needs to be a line drawn.
The thing is,
So it could
this
be
was-
a mutual respect.
This was
Because when there's no line,
Yeah.
and you're mocking a certain belief or God that people believe in,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the right there,
You're
you
crossing.
you're
You're
crossing
crossing
the
a certain
line.
Yeah.
you're
Yeah, but
crossing
like-
the line.
But they could throw it back at you as well.
I would
saying-
understand if they were doing that at a church. That's
It doesn't have to be at a
I
church.
heard
It doesn't
bro.
have to be at a church.
I
It
heard
doesn't-
that-
you can
yeah.
mock Jesus without being in a church, bro.
Right, but like, what if does someone have the right to mock him at a house?
You can, that's a you do
By
have the freedom.
himself.
I
You
think-
do have the freedom. Do whatever
I
you
think,
want.
yeah,
Do the
but
freedom,
that's
yeah.
more of like it's
Freedom
you
of
know,
religion.
But that's the
Yeah.
contradicting part.
Is there a religion that shits on
There's
religion?
a contradiction part with religion in a whole. Maybe I could just say it's about love and this and that, but look at them not accepting a certain group of people for whatever reason.
Okay, you
Right,
do.
okay.
Okay,
That's the same shit.
you do have religious people that push back on that.
And
Okay,
that's what they're talking to. I don't think they're talking to people that are all Christianity.
And I brought this up before. You know, like those people are like, you know, they're saying, oh, we're mocking the followers of Jesus, the ones that hate us, right?
Right.
But you know, like they're pushing education, right? They're like, oh, you know, the world needs to be more educated on pride, needs to be more educated about LGBT and what we stand for. Well, I think the world needs to be more educated on what the Bible and what the scriptures say, because Jesus doesn't hate homosexuality, doesn't hate it. Because why else would he die on the cross for all of us? You know.
basically what I'm trying. I keep going back, drawing the line, because when you mock, you're playing fire with fire.
Right. But then, like
It's
I
fire
said,
with fire,
they're doing
bro.
it in their own festival, their own crew. There's not
But
Christians
it's
going in there,
still
brother.
contradicting, bro.
It's their own space. It shows what their practices are.
Not practices. I would say like
No.
what they
mean-
they find as entertainment.
No, I mean that's weird though, right?
I mean, you could find there's people that laugh about rape jokes and stuff like that, and
I guess you could go back and,
And we-
forth.
But
with
the
that.
thing is,
and we still
if
agree
I
that
go
that's
and mock
weird.
these
Yeah.
LGBT,
it just kind of goes personal.
yeah,
beliefs.
definitely.
You know, it
Yeah.
might bother me, but not.
I can
somebody else.
easily right now get personal with these LGBTs,
Yeah,
and I will get hella backlash quick.
I guess.
But I don't.
I mean, yeah.
It's simple as that. Just don't.
yeah, but
That's the line. I think
That's the
that
line
he's-
I'm
that he's
trying to
talking about.
refer.
Yeah.
That's
So,
the line
yeah.
right there.
Because like if
You
if
want- you want
wanna
respect?
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
You know, you want me to give you respect?
Mm-hmm.
There's a line right there where we both don't have to cross. We don't have
boundaries-
to.
There's boundaries for everything. You know?
Yeah, you have your boundaries. I have mine.
Like,
And
why
we
is it- why is it
when we
like-
can civilize? We can be living civilized as civilized people.
Mm-hmm.
There's lines that need to be drawn.
Yes,
or it will be an anarchy.
mutual respect.
Yeah, mutual respect.
what if it's not mutual though?
Then
That's what
there's-
I've been trying to say
What
this
if
whole
there's
time.
what if there's a religion that constantly bashes on your beliefs and who you are as a
hold
person?
on, but what do you mean by that?
Like, well, there's a constantly like, a religion that doesn't accept these type.
What is this religion?
Okay.
All major religions.
you guys.
What is-
There's okay.
I know there's certain
within
people
the
that
religion
don't.
world.
No, let him finish.
Yeah, I know there's certain people that don't believe all what the religion says, like Christianity. They accept whoever, love, and this. But
But
majority,
what is like? Do you have an idea what this religion is?
there's several. There's
What is? Can you name it? Can you name
Yeah.
them?
people that are anti. What's it called?
Be specific. Like you talk about like Christian churches.
Because of
Yeah,
what I've seen, they're mocking Jesus, and Jesus is
Well, look, you gotta
Represents not just one
Hold on,
religion.
you got to pause
Right.
though. You got to hit it with the history. Yes, the religion, the church, for many years in America has really attacked the LGBTQ plus community.
and that
It's a long history test.
That's
So
another
it's,
thing.
it's
though.
all in the U.S. too. They used to think these guys were diseases.
Hang on,
it's
guys.
Constitutional.
You guys are comparing people to Jesus. You guys
Right.
are comparing people.
But the
to,
people- the
look,
thing is,
it's just
the
more of a
people
that's
would-
more of a personal
the pe-
preference.
yeah.
You're bothered because it's your belief.
Yeah,
Can-
that's
hold
what
on.
I've been saying. But
Can
the
I just explain like
What's your piece?
Can I just explain
What's
like
going on?
how the Bible says it?
you
Yeah, go
explain
ahead.
it perfectly, buddy.
Go
but
ahead.
not everybody explains
Well,
it
you're
like
gonna.
you.
No, I do kind of. I am curious.
I
too.
like it.
Can I?
Yeah,
can
go
I
for it.
explain it.
Read the Bible verse.
Because like I feel like everybody is just hurt on how people are hurting each other.
Right.
You know, and the thing is like in the beginning, of course, we were created in God's image.
Okay.
God is the creator of everything, right?
Right.
In Genesis,
Right.
And so therefore, we're humans. God knew that we weren't going to be perfect.
Yeah.
Right.
We
Yeah.
weren't created perfect.
We,
you know?
we were created in
We're-
sin.
Yeah, we learned sin.
No, yeah, but
As-
our
as-
blood has been
Okay,
sin.
but we're trying to get to
Anyway, yeah, man.
Hold
What you
on,
trying?
hold on,
I get too political with this
Well, I mean,
religion.
you
I can take it.
you guys are kind of jumping it, which is why not a lot of people are educated.
Go for it. Go for it,
So-
man. Educate me.
Fine, educate me.
Yeah,
so
go for it.
anyways, so therefore we learned sin, and therefore we started, falling more and more and more into sin. So therefore God saw that. He's like, what the heck is going on? The people that I created, why are they becoming like this? So therefore he was ready to just smite everybody, get rid of everybody. I'm just going to start fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, and that's one of the laws. Like one of the laws is,
what's that story?
What?
Do you remember that story?
It's from Genesis.
Yeah, no,
it's about Noah.
no, it was
about
Noah
Noah, yeah.
Noah time. what's that? Sodom and Gomorrah. That was a big one. That was a
Right.
great story. What two
Right.
angels came down
And
to help
so-
that family.
Okay,
And-
but what are you trying to say though?
What are you trying to spit out, buddy?
Like I said, when I can get there,
we can never
so-
get there, bro.
So therefore,
Call it a day. Turn back.
Therefore, anyways, so he was ready to smite it, right?
Sure.
So the thing is, God wanted to show mercy, and how did He do that? He sent His only Son to shed His blood for all of our sins.
Right.
Are you
every-
gonna ask us if we want to accept Jesus Christ to our hearts?
I mean, I might, but
What's going on, man?
but what's it called? Clearly, Jesus died in taking place of us.
For
so how are
everyone.
you? Yeah. So how are you gonna say Jesus hates homosexuals? How are you gonna say that? Like, dude, the guy died for y'all.
Yeah.
Jesus loves the
died
gay.
for
See, I like
everybody.
Isaiah's interpretation because I think he's very accepting to anybody. But the fact of the matter is, buddy, not. I'd say I'm gonna say this more
Okay,
than more.
I was trying to say this earlier when you were saying about religion.
Yeah.
There's a little world within religion.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
your religious people, you got your believers, that believers who have a relationship with Jesus Christ.
Yeah, yeah.
They're not really religious, quote unquote religious, because you got religious who practice old traditions. Then you got believers, but then you got your extremists.
It's different
Yeah.
sections.
And
I hate that.
There's radical people on
Yeah,
both
there's
sides.
radical
which is crazy.
on
Like,
both
we
ends.
all radical
Yeah.
boys.
You got radical
And
LGBTs.
then like the thing is, they will
Sure.
be like, oh, then in that case, if Jesus did this, then God hates homosexuals. No. If God showed His mercy because even
God
in
wrote the
verse,
rule.
It says, "For God so loved the world that He gave His only Son to die for y'all."
See, look,
it's
I like this interpretation a lot. I like that you accept, homosexuality and stuff like that. But I'm gonna say that the majority of Christians do not.
because they're humans.
Who's here? Yeah, and that's beautiful on your spectrum. I like how you think. I like how you view the
I
world.
think Anthony, I think you're still stuck behind because on today's
What the heck?
today's Christian
living under a rock,
world.
dude.
I guess so.
In today's Christian world, I'm more like in a modern Christian.
You
'cause
accept homosexuality.
I go to a more modern Christian church,
Yeah.
and they're more accepting.
Yeah, you see.
you have
LGBT?
homosexuals
Yeah.
going in
Have
there.
you seen people in there?
You see that
Wow.
there's other churches
That's cool.
like modern Christian churches
Yeah.
like they even have atheists there, and I that's crazy to me. Like, why are they there when they're atheists but they're still there?
Yeah, and
don't-
it's sad
That's
because
dope.
like they're I mean I can say there are some churches that they're like, hold on.
You ain't supposed to be here.
You can't enter this building. This building is holy, it's sacred, and this no,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just a building.
Yeah, yeah.
Anybody is welcome. If you're standing for if you claim that you're a follower of Jesus, Jesus accepted everybody.
Yeah.
So
You-
therefore you should be accepted.
Okay,
of
so
everybody,
the church, the Christian, you think it's more modernized now, where it's more accepting of
Yeah,
other.
There,
It is.
It's
That's dope.
okay. There's
But you
very
still have
few.
churches
There's-
here and there that are stuck in their past.
Yeah, yeah.
and their
I
traditions.
see these like conservatives like online just bashing.
Yeah.
bashing.
Yeah.
every chance they
You
get.
still got churches out there like what he said, going into the church, they see it as a sacred place. Like, you have to be a certain way, you have to look a certain way, and like, bro, at the end of the day, it's just a building. When we die and everyone's gone, this building is gonna crumble down.
Gotcha.
It's gonna rot. you
Yeah,
know?
I just think it's all about respect. If you're gonna be a drag queen and go to a church and you really believe you are that and you really want to find faith, you have the right to do that. Go in there, but I think you don't.
It's unfair, huh?
I think it's just out of respect, out of your place. You're at the library, you would be screaming. So there, you don't try to indoctrinate other children or confuse other children or
Yeah.
teach your beliefs. Because at the end of the day, we're here for that one thought of belief, and it's like, what the Bible says. But
Right.
it all falls down to respect.
So you think like these LGBT,
The line.
these older LGBT people are kind of falling back on, like, they still think they're hated by the Christian
Yeah.
and Christianity and
because
stuff.
you got the radicals still.
you got a group
Yeah.
of people.
That-
Yeah.
that's
You got-
the line I was trying to
you
tell
gotta
you.
understand like the history behind it. Is like there's still some people that still follow that
Because there's people that are still a part of that group, the one that went to the Dodger Stadium, that probably dealt with a lot of bullshit back in like the 80s.
Yeah, dude, 90s. 90s.
The early
yeah,
2000s maybe.
definitely.
Being gay in the 90s.
So
is pretty
we have
crazy,
to also understand their trials.
They've always been around.
Of course,
You know,
Right.
That's why we draw the line.
Yeah, but that's why I think that's why they do those things. I don't think they do it. You,
But, like,
you guys say,
But the
it's
thing is, so,
insulting.
like you gotta draw the line though. But I mean,
Okay.
if like just like how a Christian says, "Oh, but I follow Jesus," and so they're claiming they follow Jesus, right? And but the thing is, they're not really, going by his example, like by bashing on everybody
Right,
else, right?
right.
So if they're claiming they're for everyone and they want to show love to everyone, then why aren't they showing love to
Because
everybody?
I
then?
guess the direct correlate. Let's say if the like the LGBT people, I forgot their name, the sisters, right? We call them the sisters.
The sisters.
the
The sisters. That's what they are. The people that are
The
invited.
sisters.
They were stripping on the cross and stuff like that. The equivalent to that in a modern day church would be like the pastor ripping on homosexuality in front of everybody, like, oh, this is bad. And I'm assume that doesn't happen on a regular basis in your guys' church. I would assume.
No, well, it's just depending where you are. I mean, South Carolina probably has those.
I'm sure a certain part.
Those homos
But you know what?
are no good. You know,
I'm gonna be
like,
honest.
this is-
We're from Cali, right? The churches here might be different.
We're too like,
We're more laid back.
yeah,
We're
we're,
more
too
laid
like
back.
spoiled here in Cali.
We are.
In Cali, you see everything.
Yeah,
You
Cali,
see all
every-
kinds.
Yeah.
We got
all kinds. We
everybody.
got everything.
Everybody.
Imagine it goes
We're
to-
more accepting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
So, yeah,
I just hope there's nobody defending dogs to get married to a human to get fucked by you.
whatever. dog.
And that's what comes. MC, there's a line. There's a fucking line you have to take.
To be civilized.
Civilized.
Yeah,
We have to be as equal, but respected, and not fucking crude.
All right.
It's like
Exactly.
Final thoughts.
Vulgar.
Final thoughts. I think in a law in the laws that we follow in the U.S., I don't think there's been a line crossed. But in the form of respect, if you want the respect from the Christian community, even though I'm not part of that shit. Sorry.
Shit.
I didn't mean to say
What?
shit. I'm not part of that. I could see the offensiveness that you guys endure from that.
Exactly. And if it's vice versa.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
vice versa. It goes both ways. You know, a
You know,
religious
like
person.
we just want to come into
Even though it was done in a closed environment, there was probably no Christians in there. It wasn't done in their faces. I could see,
but
still,
in today's world, we got media. We got
Yeah.
the internet.
yeah, people shared it on YouTube, but it was just like for celebration. It wasn't for insulting.
Yeah.
But people could take it whatever they want,
That's
however
the
they
that's
want.
the thing. That's
Yeah.
the
Like imagine your mom trying to be cool with LGBT, and then their
She's
friend,
scrolling
Their
and
friend goes
sees
like,
that.
"Mira, LGBT.
Yeah.
You say it's nice enough, and mira,
Yeah.
look,
And
that's
it-
it's Jesus.
Yeah.
yeah. And
It's
she's
just-
gonna
she got
change her
ass
opinion
to-
about it.
Yeah.
It should be
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, like
That's the thing about internet now.
Or maybe it's a lot. Maybe there. I mean, I don't know exactly. I haven't been to none of the festivals and shit, but maybe we need to do some learning too. Maybe it's not really insulting. Maybe they're doing something else. But to each his own.
What do you mean? Jesus is kidding the lap dance.
I'm
right?
just saying.
How much can you interpret?
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
What more do you
I
have to
think it's- I think
explain?
it's-
self-explanatory.
I
we're
think
gonna-
it's
yeah.
hot.
If we're gonna go back to the main topic, I think it's weird that people.
I think they need to learn the Bible.
or not. Who like that's not
Like,
forced on
is-
nobody.
Hold on, but is it bad for me to say that?
No, it's not. But it's like no
know?
one's forced to be like to do that, right?
Like,
Yeah,
come on,
nobody's
now,
forced to read the Bible.
No one's forced to watch those videos of them
like-
lap dancing on the
like-
Yeah, nobody's
Bruh.
forced to do anything.
Like,
yeah.
bruh, if I was over there and I held up a sign that said "God loves you," will I be thrown out?
No, you get fucked, dude. They'll
Yeah.
fuck you and rap you, like, bust a trade on you.
Yeah, so,
and then they have you strapped up like Jesus, and everybody's doing
They'll be
lap
like, "Oh
dances.
hell no!"
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
on now.
tricky. It's modern day.
I just don't like that
Internet.
the Dodgers flip flopped. They should have stuck to the guns.
I would. Okay,
should-
let's bring
Stick
it back.
to your
Let's
guns.
bring it.
Let's-
Bring it back
let's
to the
just-
Dodgers.
let's-
Okay,
let's-
focus on the Dodgers.
Let's get rid of all this.
For real.
Focus on the Dodgers.
Focus on baseball.
Baseball. Damn. They
I have
messed
more.
up.
I have more respect when someone stands firm on something. When they're flip flopping, I lose respect
Mm.
because you don't know what you are.
Yeah, I
Yep,
don't like that
yep.
they retracted and retracted.
But that happens to a lot of people though.
And you brought it
No,
up
I'm
earlier.
talking to a corporation.
I know he brought it up earlier though because of
Yep.
money,
Yeah,
They were
I mean,
losing
I
ticket
think it's
sales,
because
maybe?
of money.
it is.
which is
what I
obviously yeah,
think.
They're
yeah,
trying to bust
yeah.
the Bud Light.
Yeah, they want. I said it in the group chat we had when I sent it.
Yeah, yeah.
They're just trying to be all inclusive
Uh-huh.
because they don't want to lose money.
Right, right.
And no corporation out there wants to lose money.
Right.
Nobody.
We're missing on a chance of opportunity.
Yeah.
On some income. Yeah,
think-
that's why I never liked the
My bad,
Dodgers.
I think they should have.
Yeah, with the pay.
I think they
Footsie's
should
here,
have
man.
never done anything like that in the beginning.
No, see now you're that's extreme.
No.
So you don't
I
want
know.
like no Mexican Day, no Dog Day.
Yeah, dude, you don't want
I
no like
mean,
specific day.
I never even focus on anything like that. I just want to see them
that-
The game.
get the
ki-
dubs
that-
or the L's.
That kind of goes with what I said.
I don't want to deal with no bullshit.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
come on,
No
like,
Mexicans.
I'm there
please.
for baseball. That's it.
Yeah, you know,
Baseball.
right there. That's what I was saying earlier. People go there for a getaway. Like I just
You guys
want to
never-
watch. I just want to watch baseball.
You guys never been to the bring the dog to the park day? That's fun.
I mean,
Have you been to the Los Dodgers Day? That's fun, too.
Bring your dog to
But
the park.
Is there anything
You
politics?
could be
inclusive.
religious. Yeah, you could be religious. You could be LGBT. You could be freaking
Yeah, it's
Satanist.
a dog.
And you're gonna take your
No.
dog.
What if somebody's allergic to dogs?
Oh, that sucks.
Where are we going with this, man? Come
That's
on.
what I'm saying, man.
We
Like,
all-
it's bad anywhere.
I don't think you can compare it to that though.
Then we got the sensitive. Okay, fine.
Yeah, no,
That's fine.
That's something else.
That's fine. People could die, man.
I mean, it won't hurt just missing one day, bro.
Achoo.
You know?
Sneezing all over the place.
Yeah. But all right, man. This is we thought that was a big one.
That was crazy.
That was a big
I
one.
knew this one was gonna segue.